Air Scooby, where Air Shaggy at? Shaggy. Air Skedaddles.
Nah, he ain't on.
Serial killer. Julian. Jules.
Call me?
Yeah. You grabbing some ice, bro?
Mom on her way home.
No. Listen. When your mom about to pull up, you want to run this out to her, okay?
Who's your favorite rapper? It's the baby.
She won't be here right this second, but
Baby cousin Jeremiah.
you don't want to get into it
Bob,
on
like
sitting
he's
out
like,
front.
I needed some shit with some Bob. My baby cousin says that's
You can use my family
masterpiece.
okay?
I like Rockstar. I like
Anything you
Practice. You know he shot someone before. Yeah, so I gotta call you Jackie.
Huh?
Yeah, Jackie.
Cause you're gonna go to the store
Jeremiah
and get
cousin
stuff for
said,
the store. In the car.
and it gets worse.
One of your dads, right?
He shot somebody. My friend just said.
Where?
I'm not trying to tell you how to raise your kids or anything, but I think giving a 6-month-old a gun is...
Say hi to your mom. I'm on the real talk.
Who's your favorite rapper?
Shout out to
It's
Real
the
Talk
baby.
and hi to mom.
The baby. My baby
Just
cousin
say hi to mom,
Jeremiah.
bro. Come on. Asshole. Your badass son ain't want to come on and say hi to you. He going when you pull up, just pull up out front. He gonna bring the card down to you so you can go get them miggities. Alrighty, alright. We're still just letting some people load in. Load on. Come on. Join in. Let's go. We got a lot to talk about today. What? Nah, just park. You find a front parking spot. If you don't find a front parking spot, though, I'm gonna send him down with the black card, so you can go to the motherfucking store and get some miggities. If not, you find a front park then no. How Florida lost Lamar Jackson with one word. Let's talk about that for all y'all niggas.
Jackson is the swift quarterback from Louisville. However, what if I told you he was a backpack away from going to Florida? In the years Lamar Jackson was in college, he racked up a number of accomplishments. Numerous Player of the Year awards, 2 Governor Cups, a Maxwell, and even a Heisman. All that might not have happened. Well, it still could have happened, just on another team. It's March 5th, 2015. Lamar Jackson just wrapped up his final season at Boynton Beach High School. With that being done, it was decision time on where he'd spend the next 2 to 4 years. Now, Lamar had already made a verbal commitment to Louisville, but there was still one school in the back of his mind, Florida. After Lamar's dominance during the senior season, it was obvious for Florida to offer him, and on paper it made sense.
Okay.
Florida was coming off an alright year, but had no identity at quarterback. It was 4 hours away from home, and they even just landed 2 of the top 5 recruits in his class. I mentioned earlier, Lamar had already verbally committed to Louisville, but just because you give a school your word doesn't mean players always keep it. Florida unfortunately learned that the hard way when their top recruit, Dalvin Cook, decommit and signed with their rival school, Florida State. It became apparent Florida was trying to steal a trick out of FSU's bag, because the weekend before Lamar's commitment, he scheduled an official visit with Florida. But before the visit even began, something was already off. Will Muschamp, the head coach the year prior, had been fired. The new guy was former Colorado State coach Jim McElwain. During the visit, Coach Jim and recruiters showed Lamar around the campus and also showed Lamar how he would fit on the team. He would still keep him at quarterback, but he said the one word Lamar hated: red shirt. The coach wanted Lamar to
That's all it took was a fucking red shirt. Hell no, I'm out of here. Louisville it is. All right, hey, what's going on, man? And here's the franchise guru. I'm excited, man, because my wife is on. She's showing some love right now. Anytime she tune into a real talk, you know it's going to get spicy. We got to talk about some real shit right now. The title of this shit called Talk to Me or whatever, the realness and all that. But at the end of the day, we call it real talk because, you know, we generally like to speak real shit, whether it's football, whether it's life, whatever the case we might be talking about when we do the podcast show. Usually I get in this mode when you know, we having a crazy day in the chat, man. A lot of y'all that watch that's not a part of the league can't see what happens in our chats. So sooner we're going to start showing it eventually. Where you can see our day-to-day interactions and what goes on right now. So we are in the beginning of season 6 right now in our league, bro. The first thing I'm gonna say is 2 things. If you don't believe or trust in Madden Franchise Junkies as a crew in the league and the things that we're trying to do as a brand, then the proof's in the pudding right here. We're in June, man, early June right now, and we don't not only have one league that's completely active, and we draft in a week and a half in this league, which is Real Draft right now, Real Draft 5. We have a whole brand new other league over here doing the same type of numbers, Madden Junkies, Junkies 2 league. So for us to have 2 leagues doing pretty well in the early beginning of June is crazy, because this is the time when people don't want to play Madden anymore. They tired of it. It's getting nice outside. They want to go outside and go play, run around and do dumb shit, and get themselves bagged, pregnant, all types of shit. You know what I mean? They be wilding out this bitch. Motherfuckers running around here skitching and doing goofy old shit. But with that being said, man, the one commitment I've noticed is that in connected franchise mode, you have some diehard football fans who really enjoy simulation football, all right, which is virtual football, okay? And we seem to have the right guys in our league to be able to enjoy what this game can offer us in connected franchise mode. Simple as that. To be a part of the Junkie brand, you have to be able to look at this game as if you are 4 things, I'm sorry. The owner of a team, the GM of the team, the coach of a team, and the players of a team. And if you can do that, and you look at franchise mode like that, you can survive in a Madden Franchise Junkies league. But if you want to be a guy that just pick up the sticks, come over, just playing in the league for no reason, don't do nothing over here outside of just play a game, don't come over here, because then you're going to be the one complaining about everything we got going on over here. You're not going to understand half the process of what we do in our leagues, which ultimately ends into our leagues being very active. When the buy-in happens, people start to get really active because all you want to do is play your game. You want to spend time with your team. So advancing every 24 hours sometimes don't even be enough. Guys get out of a game here and are looking for a game right after they get out of that game, whether they win or lose. With that being said, how active this shit can get. You damn near got to be obsessed with football to enjoy my league. Because that's what I am. I'm obsessed with football. And I want football any way I can. And the way I get closest to the game is either I'm out here coaching or I'm out here playing the game itself on a video game, right? And that's the closest I can get to football at this point, right? So, and there's a lot of guys that, you know, feel how I feel. I don't think y'all are as retarded as I am when it come down to football, but a lot of guys enjoy to be able to play the game still and be able to get that feel of, you know, that feeling. I mean, shit, my girl smell football in the air now. When I first met her, motherfucking, you couldn't get her to sit in front of a TV and watch anything. She be mad as hell trying to get outside, roll up something, smoke, chill. She ain't fucking with no TV. Now, it be fucking August and she like, oh my God, I smell football in the air. That's commitment. That tells you how retarded I am. Right? So I say that to say, for you to be able to be a part of Mad Franchise Junkies brand, you have to be that type of guy. You gotta be committed to football, and then you have to want competition. Now, again, when you have really, really good leagues, the next step in those leagues is competition and finding the right guys to make the league be as great as these leagues have been or are becoming. You got to have guys that's totally committed to football the way I am. I'm going back to that, because how do you ask a guy that knows he's in a really competitive league to win 2 games a season but still be totally committed to their football team and the process of trying to get better and still enjoying playing a video game? How do you get guys that don't win to continue to play games all the time and keep up with 24 hours, sometimes 12-hour advances, sometimes 2 advances in one day? Julian, come down, Mom here. How? Now, with everybody being totally active and winning and losing happens, I think the next thing that I do well as a commissioner is I process everybody to be able to understand how to build. We don't keep secrets. We're not holding things back. We want everybody to enjoy the leagues. Everybody doesn't have the same skill set at playing a game, at building a team, at developing players. It's the skill sets change. You have 32 different personalities from all over the walks of the world playing in one league, and to form a brotherhood, you have to bring it. Oh shit, he's a fucking idiot. He already left, little bastard. God damn it. I'll come down. Nah, man, make his ass come back upstairs. Fuck that. Why would he walk out without the key? Make him come back and get it. Little blockhead. So again, to get guys that play games, and this is why our league is so good, man. And we're giving out keys here, man. Again, the guys that don't win ball games are the most important players in your league, period. If those guys love your league, you have a league that will run from August to August. If you can get the guys that know they're not going to the playoffs, that know they might pick up the sticks and lose by 60, and that can happen 4 or 5 games in a row. If those guys can't still pick up the sticks after that, your league will never last, because you're always going to have changing pieces. You're always going to have people leaving and you having to find new people. But if the guys that don't win love the league just as much as the guys that win in the league love it, then you're gonna have a good league that's gonna run. As simple as that. So you have to find that character, right? And then it takes a commissioner and commissioners to be able to make leagues run, because you have to be active. Now, I'll admit, my Junkies league, I have to be way more active, but in that process, I'm trying to develop other crew members to be able to take what we're doing, because the brand is, we want to be able to run multiple franchise leagues, bro. We want to better give all different types of walks of franchise. We want to better do the fantasy drafts. We want to do everything, and to build that, we have to be able to be strong commissioners. A little slow is in there. You just took the card out to her? You gonna have to go let her in now. You ain't take the key. All right. Well, if it's not, yeah, she listening though. She'll talk. Now, the worst type of people to have in your league are, you got three type of people you don't want in your league, that you gotta either try to maintain them, try to change the way their culture of playing video games. You gotta change their culture, or you gotta get rid of them. Because here's what happens: you don't want winners from other leagues coming to your league, right? If we did an average of how many people get invited to my league, if I bring in 10 guys that either play in the playoffs every year or win Super Bowls over here to our league, if they don't start from the beginning to be able to come in the league and play in the season 6 in my league, those guys are never going to stay. That door opens and closes more than any other door opening and closing in any league. Because what happens is, that guy that wins 6 Super Bowls in his other league is never going to leave that other league. Why? Because he's winning over there. He's not going anywhere if he's winning. All right. And if that guy's in another 3 leagues where he's winning, but maybe he don't win it every year, all this and that, but then he come over here, and a guy that might be the 15th best player in our league might pick 70 up on that guy. The first thing a loser does is go look at your team. Remember that. That's the first thing they do. So this is where our advantage isn't. We don't have a good advantage when it comes down to my leagues with the top tier players from other leagues. The moment they losing, they're not losing because they're not good. They're losing because of the teams or what you have on your team. The number one thing about a competitor that doesn't like losing is watch their demeanors. What they do is, think about this. You can watch them win games and how happy they are when they're winning those games in this league. Then watch when they lose games, watch their demeanor. There's nobody and Madden that I've came across that don't get mad or bitch when they lose. Those that do that, they just here for the social life of the game. They just enjoy a good league that has a fun, shit talking, active chat, and that they know they get a game anytime they turn this game on. But if they competitors, when they lose, and I'm one of them, I'm going bitch. I mean, we all got our own famous things we go to when we lose. I'm damn sure 90% of the time I lose, I know I'm playing somebody with a fucked up internet. But that becomes an excuse, right? But the one thing is this: I lose, I bitch about it, I hate it, I'm mad, but I know I get to play again. No matter what, rather how big of the game is, you get to play again. So with that being said, I don't understand how guys can get so frustrated to the point where they just don't want to play anymore, or they'll rage quit your league, or they try to do things that like hurt your league, but they don't really realize, like, your character is your character, my boys. Now, with that being said, top guys are hard to keep in a good league. Why? Because if they're not winning, they are not sitting around playing in that league. They're going to be in a league that they can win. Not too many guys pick up the sticks, join the league, get their ass kicked, and enjoy that league because they want the competition. You know what? Damn, they good over here. Fuck it. Let me stick around. Now, I want to whip these niggas' asses. Simple as that. Until I start beating these guys, I ain't going nowhere. Not a lot of people. You'll be surprised how many grown ass men act like females when it come down to competition. It's just that simple, right? Every time we bring top guys in, that anytime I have a conversation with a guy, he be like, yeah, bro, I won multiple Super Bowls, this and that, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? I think I seen the best competition in my league, or I've been here at my league. I don't think your league got better competition than me. Then they get over here, they lose. First thing they do is they go after the rosters to see why they losing and shit. It's never their fault. They never got our scheme. Yeah, me included. Me included. I do everything I'm saying is because I've been there, done that. I told you, when it come down to talking realness, she pops up and she gonna hold me accountable to the things I do. She is not gonna let me ride or talk my ass off and make it seem like I'm out of reach when it come down to this conversation. This is facts. I'm the same way. If anybody hear me bitching about losing and checking niggas rosters, I do it in my own league. It's my league and I do it. So believe me, for me to understand this tells you how I understand the entire league and the process of how I feel about my league. It's just that simple. I dig deep. I build a relationship with every member in the league, and that's the key to running a successful league. Anybody, you build a relationship with the guys in your league, you can understand those guys in your league, and you're prepared for a lot more. All right, like today, I was prepared weeks ago. I was prepared a week ago for the energy of a guy we just lost that just walked out the league. He was waiting for an excuse to quit. He got it with Nano opening his mouth to him. Simple as that. That was his way of getting out of here to make sense of why he really quit. Right? And this guy is a great human being in real life. I fucks with him in real life. This is my guy. So I'll never really talk completely bad about him, but I'll talk facts and realness, and he will have to respect that or don't. It is what it is. But again, if that guy's a competitor, if he's winning, he's not leaving. Nothing that can happen can make him quit. He's tough as a nail when he's winning. You know what I'm saying? People could be talking shit to him, calling him an ass, butt ball player, whatever they call him. He'll stand in front of that, right? But losing, just can't take it. Some people just don't have that capacity to fight through all losing. Especially if you're losing bad when you've had success in every other league you've been in. So then it becomes a league issue. So I always ask the question, yo bro, how guys come over here and they quick to quit my league when they losing, but stay in all the other leagues. And it's like, wait, well, maybe they win it. Nah, that ain't it, bro. That ain't it, because these same guys talk to me. They tell me they're losing in other leagues too. Like, bro, I'm just on the stretch where I can't win right now. So then why you ready to walk out of my league instead of quitting every league you in? Just put the sticks down and walk the fuck away, because you don't have the capacity to fight through competition and bring yourself back to, feeling comfortable with wins. So I thought it was, they must be winning in those leagues. Nah, it's not that. They be losing in other leagues too. This league is so competitive, it puts you in a situation. It's like kill or be killed. Simple as that. Like, it's really that hardcore over here. And that's the positive and the negative all in the same. You got to make sense of things. Make sense. When you're making sense of things, make sense of it. Here's a make sense moment. We lost a guy today. Before he left, he said, I don't care about wins or losses at all, but then quit. If you don't care about wins or losses, then losing shouldn't make you quit, because when you winning, you wasn't quitting. When you winning, it was the best league this the best league hands down. I'll be telling everybody that shit, this and that. So you quit because emotions made you quit. You're losing. So you can't say something and then not be real. Just say it real, bro. Look, I can't take this shit over here. Not only am I losing, niggas talking shit to me too, I'll be ready to kill a motherfucker, because that's how I be feeling. So be real, don't make it like, it ain't about the wins or losses, because it flat out is about the wins or losses. Because when you concede in games, back-to-back games, or you concede in plenty of games, it comes down to you're conceding these games because you're losing. Things ain't going right for you. You getting tired of this shit. You fed up. You concede. Simple as that, right? And it is a difference between conceding and quitting, all right? Conceding is respectfully saying, I'm done with this shit. Whatever the score is right now, that's what you got. We out of here. I'm going to let you get your stats, but I'm the fuck out of here, right? Quitting is, fuck you, nigga, and this game. I'm pulling the plug, and it's 0-0. So it's the difference between conceding and quitting. And with that being said, you can't say you don't care about wins or losses when it follows up of 2 days of you conceding, 3 days of you conceding, and then follows up with the last day of you conceding, and follows up with you quitting the league, walking out of here. And all the respect that you so-called have for me goes out the door the moment you make that decision, because you pretty much saying fuck you and your league, I'm out of here. You're not blaming yourself for your mishaps or what's going on. You're blaming my league now, and that happens a lot. Again, the guy that did, only the guys in my league know who left, but the guy that left, I know our friendship that we built outside of this game is enough that I can have this conversation abroad, because I can have it with him too, right? And I know majority of it is his frustration. He doesn't like losing. Simple as that. He don't like losing. And when it happens a lot, there's only but so much you could take. But he'll tell you, your league just got this pressure to it that if I ain't winning over here, that shit get me too frustrated. And I just can't take that shit. And then before I be on some bullshit, I'm going to just walk away from it. Simple as that. So I can respect that because he giving me a reason why. But I can't get past this part. You can't say you don't care about wins or losses, but yet the losses is the reason why you walked out of here without telling me nothing. Like, you could have DM'd me, hit me up, look bro, I gotta take a break from this shit, bro. You know what I mean? I'm out, bro. Find a new user. I'll manage my team till you find a new user, whatever the make case. No, what you do is say, man, fuck everybody in that league and your league. I'm the fuck out of here. Fuck y'all. And you walk out and quit. The only thing worse than that is trying to rage quit, meaning cut all your players and put them in free agency and all that shit. That's the only thing worse than that. You feel me? In my opinion. But it's a difference between, kicking it with a nigga that always kick it with you, that pick up their phone for you, that help you every way possible with this game, to really give that man that type of respect and say, you know what, I just can't do this shit right now. Now my guy, I know him, he know I would have tried to talk him out of quitting and all that shit too, but yet still give me the respect that I need, that I give you. That's all I'm saying. And I know he trusts and believes in everything I do when I build, because he support me in the worst and more than a lot of people do. So I know he trusts that, and I know it's really just an attitude thing right now. He just pissed up, fed up. And Nano don't have the, he's came a long way, put it that way, because Nano would have probably been way worse than what happened in that chat. He pretty much walked him to the ledge. That's what he did. Now, I ain't mad at that, because Nano would have been saying some shit that I had me not want to talk to him. So instead, he just let him know, well, then put down the sticks and buy if you don't want to fucking play. Like, stop conceding. We got stats to get to. Killing my game. Fuck out of here. So he walked him to the ledge, and the nigga walked out. And I respect that guy no matter what. Like, I could be talking about it, I could tell you what I don't like about how he did it, but I would still respect him as a man, though. This is a video game at the end of the day. As a man, I respect that man. I don't like what he did, but I respect it. But when you're talking about these conversations you have in a league, what happens is, in my league, you have to understand this. This isn't your boring ass league that's only gonna have motherfucking 10 to 15 people playing around June. This ain't that type of league. Our league is super active because of the things we do in this league, right? But the things that we do in this league can have outsiders looking at rosters season 4, 5, and 6 and be like, God damn, everybody the fuck over there got 99s running around everywhere, abilities and everything, right? So that's a whole nother conversation, but that's part of what I'm getting into when it comes down to my league. So, but the conversation is this. Ask yourself this. If you join a league that just started from scratch, you are picking a team for the players that's on that team. You have to build your team. You have to make your team look good to be able to match what you wanted to do, right? When you playing with rosters where these guys don't turn their XP up, don't get, they ain't putting abilities on guys. She might be downstairs. She ain't say shit yet. She ain't say nothing yet. She'll say something on her. She might have even got in and don't even need you. So it's easy to see our league after season 5 and 6 and see that, you know, guys are 99 out. We do, you know, my league is called Real Draft at the end of the day. So I built players. I had to go to Wawa. All right, she had to go to Wawa. Man, I want a motherfucking sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich on bagel, ASAP. We edit in my league a lot. Everything we do is part of the editing system, okay? And that brings us to a level of players and players being good. Now, when you play normal rosters, it's fun. Don't get it fucked up. I think playing normal and not giving out anything and, you know, not turning the XPs up, keeping your league on the lowest. It's a slow league. You know, no teams get all the way stacked, but you still get is a different stack. So I might not get my guys to a 99 overall, but in your league, my 89 is just as good as in my league's 99. You get what I'm saying? We got a guy that's playing in the league we got a guy named Shoguns who runs the league. That's opposite of my league, where they don't give out shit really. The XP is the lowest. You in season 8, niggas is still 79 overalls, 84 overalls, and all that. Not saying that, you know, that don't work, because their league is still going on right now, so it works, right? But the difference is this: that 89 that might got that same superstar ability or X factor. All right, if everybody's teams are mapped out to look like that team, the best team in the league is an 89 overall, and all the teams around it is somewhere between low 80s to high 80s, right? And they in season 5. It's no different than us being in 99 in season 5, where you look at 13 guys on my roster is 99, 13 on yours is 99. Now it becomes, you know, abilities and, you know, gameplay at this point. Like, and it's no different, bro. Holes on the field, meaning it's mismatches on the field, and that's real football. That's the one thing you don't want to ever get away from. And when you play in my league, some people can feel like we do get away from that with the build of our players, right? And then some people understand that it's still mismatches on the field. How do you get a guy open if my guys, and you look at it, man, my corner 99 just as fast. How the fuck this receiver doing this to me? Well, he is a mismatch because his guy's still better than yours, and he's scheming him to that. But with that being said, rules have to be enforced when you are in the editing league. All right, because the players exceed what your logic usually thinks of. And what I'm trying to say is the players, the way they develop and build, is twofolds to it. They're going to eventually have a high overall, but then they're going to, for them to be good players, their awarenesses and their play recs and all that are low. So they're going to be built lower, and they're going to be good everywhere, but they're going to be dumbass players. So your expectation has to change. You have to see things a little different. You have to understand that you have to prepare yourself for that, because that same corner might not be as good as you think he is, just because he is good as you look at him on paper and he good, but if you ain't looking at all the right shit, he ain't as good. So now when I got my route technician receiver, and even though your corner got 95 man, but his awareness is 70 and the receiver I got is a 90, well, that threshold changes how good your player really is. I can win that matchup, and that's where we have to install rules, because we do have a lot of superstars and X factors that get built, because the one thing I built is a league that know how to build teams now. For the most part, everybody understands how to build them. If they don't, we make sure they don't fall off. So if they did decide to leave, we bring another guy in here. He can look at his roster and be like, oh yeah, my shit not okay. I got a roster over this bitch, and not look at the other 31 rosters and be like, hold up, man, what the fuck going on? So we don't let nothing fall off in a sense, right? So with that being said, rules have to be in place, bro. Play calling rules, ability changing rules, all these things have to be in place. All right, so what happens is you get guys that see the game as, oh my god, he got 99, his speed, da 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 da, I need these abilities, this and that. Well, let's just think about real life. The chances of guys having receivers with the same build is impossible, bro. It's impossible. You can't have 2D. Even if the Seahawks brought Julio over, that don't mean they got 2 DK Metcalfs now. They have a Julio and they have a DK Metcalf. So one of my main things I decided was a rule that should be in play is no fucking player, it's things to get around that, but no player should have the same ability. So you shouldn't be able to, because we're playing a video game. I shouldn't go to your roster and see that you got 3 superstar receivers and all 3 of them have the same route technician, have the same red zone threat. I shouldn't have to see that. We don't see that because why? You in real life, you're not going to have guys with the same shit on them. And people, real life people, they draft for their schemes. But that still don't give them the same fucking players. You look at the Chiefs right now, they got, is Hardman's fast as a motherfucker, just like Tyreek. Are they the same fucking receiver? Do they do the same things? So because we have this type of league, you have to install these rules. And what happens is guys don't know how to really play football. So because of that, they rely on the game's help. If I put all my guys on this, niggas can't line up in the metas or go man-to-man on me because the route technician defies man-to-man. So if I got 4 receivers on route technician, you can't line up and affect me in man-to-man. Then they make sense of it. I'm talking about one person right now. Then he goes and makes sense of this by saying, well, you got 99 speed corners. Fuck that. Nah. You don't see football. What you see is mutt. What you see is you went to YouTube, found all the glitchy shit, and you're running it. We support you for doing that because that's part of playing virtual football now. It's guys that exploit this game and give y'all all the things you can do to exploit the game. And it's that simple. But my rules is going to help fight against that. So that's why you feel like you're getting picked on, because you don't want to follow the rules, bro. You have to follow rules. Those rules matter because now it's making you play a little bit more football in a world where we're editing. You're going to have a good player. You have good players on your team that can match up with anybody else's team in this league. So the difference is, okay, how do you get back to, if I pick the Ravens and you pick the Bengals in my division, you don't have a fucking linebacker on the field that can catch up to Lamar Jackson. So I don't care if you spy me enough and I can run around with Lamar because that's my mismatch. Or my team's better than yours, so that's my mismatch. Well, when all the teams are damn near equaled out at this point, what makes the difference? People finding the matchups. So where's their matchup at when everybody got Tank and Human Joystick on their running backs and Freight Train? Where's the matchup where everybody got hot route masters and on their quarterback or protected? Like, just think what I'm saying. You shouldn't go and put three fucking receivers on the same traits. Unless you trade for a guy, draft a guy, when he unlocks to that, you can keep it. But then there's a proof thing behind that. Take a picture of the shit. Show it. I argue with Mike a million times over abilities because I'm thinking for the league and Mike's thinking for the league in a different way how I'm thinking. I want y'all to enjoy yourselves, so I don't want to be one of those strict ass commissioners that be like, ain't no abilities turned on. Whatever they unlock to, that's what the fuck they unlock to. Now you playing with a bunch of guys that you can't make fit the scheme you want to do because they got dumb shit, because Madden don't use common sense when they ability in guys. They just throw anything on these motherfuckers. They don't even match their ratings. They just throw the shit on them, right? So I don't want y'all to go through that. So it's like, all right, well, we're going to find a way to be able to let guys change their team and then stop it and then be able to still get to these rookies that unlock during the season. Well, we in season 6 right now, and it took me to season 6 to realize that Mike wasn't wrong what he was saying. We shouldn't open abilities to nobody. We did it already. Here's the thing. Why every time we get to off season, you got to change DK Metcalf's abilities? You know, change it already. I got Jalen Waddle on my team. He unlocked at the end of season 1. Remember, when I drafted Jalen Waddle, 3rd overall pick, he came out a star. So I didn't get a breakout message for him all year. What I got was, at the end of the year, he was the best receiver in the league. He jumped up from that star to that superstar. And then I had to wait to the following season for to play a couple of games to get double me on him. The moment I got the X Factor, I changed him to double me. Season 1, this is what I had on him. He opened up with one of these on him. I can't remember which one it was, but y'all niggas was taking pictures of our team, so y'all know. He opened up with one of them, but this is what he had since season 1. So why season 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 should I change Jalen Waddle? He's already done. This is his prototype. This is who the player is. In real life, guys get better. They might get better at route running as their years go on. So, okay, I can understand that. But what are we changing the same players for all year long? You touching the same guys. Last year, your quarterback's on protected. Now you want him on hot route master. Now you want him on protected again. Now you want him. This is where shit get weird at. right? This is where Mike is right. So we keep the abilities off. At this point, you shouldn't even need us to turn the shit on. You should better go to Mike at the end by season 6. I mean week 8. I mean week 6, week 8, and going further. You should better be off this type time. Yo, I just had 2 rookies unlocked, bro. Can I get their abilities changed? And now our job is easier right now because y'all not touching nobody because y'all already did those players last season, the season before that, the season before. So make it make sense. We're not saying nothing wrong. I'm trying to keep the shit open for y'all to do during the off season all the way up to week 2. Mike is saying fuck no, close that shit, don't give them the opportunity to do none of that shit because they already had that opportunity. Why are you keep opening it? You making our jobs harder. And I'm like, it ain't that hard, Mike, because not everybody got double and triple guys on their team at one position on Superstar or X Factors. So it ain't that hard, but yes the fuck it is. It's a lot of work. We went through the whole league last night, and because we leave that shit open all the time, I had a list damn near 20 teams, me included. As a head commissioner, I was included in this where I had too many guys out in a position having the same shit, right? So understand this. What we saying is rules are important, bro. Play calling rules are important, especially my league. When you're in a league where, you know, the players are really good, you have to have play calling rules. You can't spam shit. Can't run the same, you know what I mean? People already run the metas and get advantages there, and we all can do it. But we want to stay close to football as possible. We don't want to deal with arcade shit all fucking game long. Like we celebrate those guys that brought it to the league and do it well, but we're not gonna let nobody OP nothing. No, you're not gonna be able to pit running backs at fullback unless they meet the weight requirement. No, you can't turn a receiver to tight end unless they meet the requirements. So these little things are the things we talking about. Every time we give you an inch, you take a fucking mile. And it's not necessary at all. So with play calling rules, please understand this, fellas. Just because you call man cover 1 robber in the 4-3 or the 3-4 package doesn't mean you can go back to it after you breaking the play calling rules. If you go to it in another formation, it's still the same coverage. Understand that. Understand that if you sitting in the same defense all game long, I don't even understand how you're getting it off because at the end of the day, we got to play cooldown rules and all that stuff on, so I don't understand unless you got 20 fucking plays from that formation. I don't get it, bro. Or guys stand in the same formation all game on offense, picking different plays, but they just hot routing their players to run the same play all game long. These are the things that we're talking about. We let those slide because you're getting around the rules, but when it comes to true play calling, you're not going to come out and play me 3-4 odd cover 1 robber, right? Then go 3-4 odd, no, go to nickel and play cover 3 rob, cover 1 robber. Now you ran it 2 times in a row. That's the coverage. You ran it 2 times in a row. You cannot run it the rest of that drive because you ran it twice in a row. Unless somebody herb offense you cannot run it, right? Or if you run it, first down I ran cover 1 robber. Second down I ran cover 2. Third down I ran cover 1 robber. Fourth down he got the first one now. Fourth play I'm running cover 4. Fifth play I run cover 1 robber. Well, I ran it 3 times on that drive. Now you can't run it no more. You guys understand this? It don't matter what formation you go to. You cannot run that D again. So mix it up. You want to run cover. Now you got more than 1 quarter of cover 4 in this in our defensive packages. So guys can run cover 4 drop, then come back and hit you with cover 4 quarters, then come back and hit you with cover 4 palms. They can because it's 3 different, even though it's cover 4, it's 3 different things. We want to be able to understand you can't go run stretch 3 straight times in different formations, right? Like you can't. You gotta spread it out and run it. And that's it. It's not that hard. But what happens is guys are not really as good as they say they are. And because they're not good, they have patterns they need to follow because it's a video game. And to follow the video game patterns and understand the advantages you get for following the video game patterns, that makes you good because you're not playing other guys that want to do that type of shit, right? So it makes you good. But you're not good because if you was good, you would be able to play in a league with their rules and follow them. As simple as that. You should better follow those rules. Some guys can't go past picking 5 plays a game. Some guys can't. And to get around the cool downs and the locks, all they do is pick the formation and then hot route their guys. That's why a nigga take his quarterback from protected to hot route master, because it's important for him to have route technician on all his receivers and then hot route master on his quarterback versus protected, and then put the route apprentices, different route apprentices on all your receivers, and now you got hot route masters, right, on everybody. Now you got protected, which is one of the most OP fucking traits to have, right? But no, that doesn't work that way, because now you need your quarterback to have that shit, because you can't call a deep playbook. You have to call the same play, same formation, and then call another play out of that formation to make the adjustments to run the play you really want to run. So what's really happening is guys are not really calling more than 3 plays a game. Some guys, not everybody, some guys. So what they do, they fight back against your rules and think it's all about them when it's really not. It's a league thing. But guess what? If you can run more than those 3 or 4 plays, you wouldn't even complain about a rule. I could go in any league and play right now and wouldn't give a fuck what their rules are. If I join a league, I'm following their rules. I got to get around it. It's just that simple. Simple. So, we got guys right now. I got Rashad Bateman. When I got him 2 seasons ago, this is what I put him on. I haven't touched him since. You don't have to. So this is what I want to show you. What you're going to have to deal with is Mike shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to. Nano shouldn't have to. Go through the league again and keep checking people's shit if we decided to leave abilities on, right? Because here's why. At this point right now, your players, you had 5 seasons to change abilities. So your players should not need to be changed anymore. They are who they fucking are at this point. So I got a rookie that's going to unlock. This is the guy that I'm going to have to ask Mike. And if we do it this way, your rookies become important, because now you get to put the traits on your rookies you want them to do. Or let's say this rookie unlocked to the same thing one of my safeties got already. Well, I just got to win now. And if I'm a guy that need to have my guy on the same shit, I got to win, because I'm going to take a picture of this guy. Mike's going to know that he really is a rookie, that he really just unlocked. And we can have real proof of the fact that he unlocked to what you said he was going to unlock to. And then it's easier for Mike, it's still a lot of work, because now you got 32 fucking guys that's going to DM you about their players they want ability changes on versus giving them an opportunity to do it. But y'all took full advantage of that and fucked it up for the guys that will follow the fucking rules, right? So now we'll never open it up again, and you're going to have to get permission to get a guy changed now. And I hate to be like that. That's why it took me 5 seasons to change, because I didn't want that. I want y'all to enjoy yourselves, but you got to have a boundary. You got to stand on something. We've had guys quit Super Bowls, quit games, all types of shit, and I've done nothing because we've done nothing to them. So for 2 to 3 seasons, I didn't say nothing to niggas that quit, conceded, whatever the case may be. We wasn't really bitching, and then we so competitive. We know guys is cheating or OP and shit, but we just want to beat them without no excuse of yo da da da. We want to better beat it to show you we could beat you before we complain about it. If you like how I am, if you breaking a rule on me, I want to win first, then tell you was breaking a rule. I don't want to lose and have to tell you was breaking the rules, because I got too much pride. So a lot of shit get slid by because of things like that. People competitive, so they don't want to lose and sound like a bitch when they losing. I'm one of them, so I don't say nothing. So you get away with it all year because we're not saying nothing, because we want to beat you. So when I come at the end of our draft and tell y'all, here's the new rules that I'm going to follow, all these old rules that we've been doing that I ain't been following, and it's my fault as a commissioner because I ain't super strict, but I'm gonna follow these rules now, and I'm gonna make y'all follow them now. Quit a game, you getting dealt with. We opened up the abilities, and what's the first thing motherfuckers did? Put the same abilities on their guys, and then the excuse is everybody else doing it. Everybody else doing it, fuck that. But then be on broadcast talking shit. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. You ain't gonna tell me how to play. Fuck out of here. Yeah, I ain't gonna tell you how to play. I'm just gonna get somebody else your team and let them try to play. I got 64 guys that's in 2 leagues right now. 64. All right. If you want to be technical, I got some few guys from the same league, so we got a little missing match situation going, and I got enough subscribers on here that hit me daily to join my leagues. I'm not pressed for members right now. Remember that. So you don't hold the weight that you held in Madden 18 when I first was starting, and 19 where we got guys walking out of the league at a big mass form, huddling up and walking out, taking 7 guys, 8, 9 guys with them and shit. We don't have that problem. We don't have that problem. We overcame that. What makes you think we can't overcome 2, 3, 4 more niggas leaving? Just think about it. Why I can talk like this? Because I'm going to stand behind my brand, bro. Anything I do, I stand behind that shit and go hard for it. My brand is my brand. So I'm not scared of you guys walking out here quitting our league, because we going to replace y'all fast as hell. Let me ask you this. That we lost the Giants. We replaced him in an hour. Fast. Replaced. Got a whole new guy there. No, I'm not going to my boy and say, yo, come on, bro, what happened? This and that. Nah, because you already was showing me, your tendencies was showing me you wasn't going to play. You was going to quit anyway, regardless. It was coming. You just needed the right moment and excuse to do it. It was coming. I seen your energy changing. It's been changed. I've been trying to stop you from quitting. I'm not going to chase you. You always got a door. You always got an open door, though. You want to come back, you always got an open door because you my guy. And even though you walked out of here and didn't give me the proper respect I feel like I need from a nigga like that. Like, damn, I'm your boy, bro. Hit me up. Tell me you going through it right now. You just need to take a break. This shit blowing your shit. But nah, we ain't do that. So, but I still, he ever want to get back in the league, he gonna come back whenever he want. Simple as that. So all out, like I said, if I was breaking the rules for real, niggas wouldn't beat me. I know, because you the best guy in the world. You not good, bro. I'm just gonna let you know what. Ruff, I like you as a guy, a Madden player. You bring some excitement to my league and all that. But you're a fucking idiot. And I'm just gonna be flat out real with you. You're not good at all. You're not good in the game at all. You can't play football. You're great at the game. I respect the fact that you're great at the game. You're not good, though, bro. Stop talking like the only reason why we saying these things to you is because we can't beat you. What have you done in this league? I'll wait. What have you done? Win some ball games? You lost ball games, you win some ball. You ain't win a Super Bowl in here. You've been in here since Game of Thrones. You choke every time you get in the playoffs. What have you done, bro, to be talking like you this god-ass nigga and we just can't beat you, so we just make up rules to stop you from playing the way you want to play? Everything you do is mutt. You call the same fucking play all game long. So what are you really doing, bro? Because I ain't gonna be fake today. All I do is yo, the mutton go offense. That's what's up, bro. Run that shit. Nah, you know why? Because we competitive. No matter what you do, we gonna try to beat you. No matter what you do. Don't matter when I beat you last time, bro. We played one time. You just got back. I just booted you. You missed about 4 seasons. I just brought you back. You beat me by 3. Congratulations, my nigga. What the fuck? How you beat me by 3 though? See, you so slow. All you do is realize don't nobody give a fuck about regular season wins or losses. Have you ever beat me when it counted? Ever? Have you ever beat me when it counted? Ever? So stop talking about what we doing in regular season and all that. And he cheated me last season in that game with ability changes. So knock it all, bro. Nobody want that shit. Follow the fucking rules or find another fucking league, bro. It's just that simple, bro. Yeah, I'm talking to you too. Follow fucking, because you run your mouth too much. Follow the fucking rules or find a new league. Simple as that, dog. Follow the rules. This shit ain't about you, but you make it about you, because instead of DMing me and we keeping it there, you want to go to the chat and get everybody. Not one person in that chat think you right now. Just so you know, since you run your mouth in the chat all crazy. Nobody thinks you right. Everybody agrees that, all right, well, just follow the fucking rules. You ain't going to win that argument, but yet you keep arguing and talking about how great you are. What have you done to show us how great you are? Here's what I want to, regular nigga, whatever. This is what I want to see you do. Follow the rules this year and play with the rules, because you don't follow the rules, bro. You break the rules every time you line up in bunch and run the same fucking concept all game long. You're breaking the rules. Or you're getting around the rules. Let me not do that. You're getting around the rules. Play some real football and see how that happen. You want here glitch punting niggas. Nigga, you went to YouTube, found out how to block a punt on some glitch shit. I know, because I watch all this shit too. I just don't do it because that shit kind of whack. But this is where we at with it. You're not wrong for doing this shit, but don't talk like you good. I ain't seen you run a play of your own yet. You been in here since August. I ain't seen you run one play that's yours. I could do a film study, right? A film breakdown right now, and match every play you run with a YouTube nigga right now. Right now, I could go do a motherfucking balling episode right now for you by yourself and match up every play you run that's from YouTube. And I guarantee you I can, and you know I can. So don't talk like you good, dog. You not good. Don't talk like you good. You great at the game. You understand how to play this game, and you great at pitting your guys. That's why you lost the fuck. You thought, shit, my guy on fire, I got the abilities, they got the red zone threat, this and that. So you think every time you throw it up, that's supposed to matter. That don't matter. You can forget that the players in these leagues define those things. They define these things. So just because it worked on Lil Mon and you was able to moss those guys don't mean you're going to get that same shit off on the last guy, because guess what? These abilities do what they want when they want to do it. So you need all this shit to play games. If we ain't have no abilities to turn all this shit off, you won't win a fucking game, dog. You're not good, bro. Don't talk like you sitting in here doing whatever you want. You ain't did shit. Your playoff record is worse than motherfucking Mike regular season record. Your playoff record in our league since Game of Thrones is worse than niggas' regular season records right now. So what are you talking right now? Why are you talking? How about you do this? Stop pitting 175 and 95 pound running backs at fullback to run your YouTube scheme. Alright, so you go audible down and go to I formation and all that shit. Stop doing all that bullshit. Stop trying to pit abilities. You won't have access to the abilities ever again. And everybody in the league gonna thank you for not being able to have access to ability changes anymore. And the fact is, think about this. Right? Fuck out here. He Sweaty Palms. He the new Sweaty Palms, bro. He worse than Jungle was. He the new Sweaty Palms. At least Jungle motherfucking end up winning before he walked out and quit on some faggot shit. Yeah, you motherfucking, you just the worst. You just run the chat and talk shit all day long and be wrong as a motherfucker. And then make it, and when you lose, it's everybody else's fault but yours, bro. Man the fuck up. Grow the fuck up. For real. Anyway. So now, anybody that open up now from here on out is a person that you hit mic up. And I'm not just talking about you get two players no more. Now that we shut down abilities, I'm going to say this. Now that abilities are shut down and we're not opening it no more, you're going to get more. We're going to make a list and make it convenient for y'all as well, because everybody's not the fault for us having to move this way. But if you got a rookie that's unlocking to a star, superstar, X Factor, whatever the case may be, that player doesn't count as your guy that you have to hit mic up for, and he's going to write it down. It's going to count as one of your players. Any rookies from here on out that got to unlock can get an ability change for free. Any regular player that you want to change will be the number there. So I'll ask Mike, this is your segment right now. What do you feel comfortable with allowing these guys to hit you up and get as far as regular players? So, go ahead. So all right, so let's talk about it. Not if you got two on abilities. If you got three, then you can miss a match. So if you got, like for me, I got 4 corners on Superstar. I moved Trill Williams back to the corner. Now I have 4. Well, the cornerback position, I'll show it. So while we're talking about it, I'll show it too. The cornerback position doesn't really have a real live choice for you to better select. So let's watch it. So when I go to corners, you go to Derek Stingley. Derek Stingley is my acrobat and my one step ahead. Well, that's the OP shit everybody wants. So everybody's gonna want that, right? We know that. Now, remember, Mike, Trill Williams opened up to the one step ahead situation. All right, but I changed it anyway just to shut motherfuckers up, to show it. So now Trill Williams has acrobat, but he got bench press. That's the missing match now. As long as he don't have acrobat and one step ahead, that's fine, right? But then I'm in a situation where, and I'll even change this, he opened up to this right here, one step ahead, right? But I put the acrobat on him myself. He opened up to the one step ahead, but I put the acrobat on him myself. Now, in this situation, I have 4 corners right at this point that are superstars or better, right? So now I'm in fault right now. Now I'm wrong, but I can mix and match this. So this is how I mix and matched it. I'm not changing Travis Hunter at all. I don't have to. Maybe I can take away this part of it, but I'm not changing. But it's still a mix and match. So if I do that, look, you don't have nothing to pick from. Who wants punt returner on their fucking kick on their corner? Just think about it. What does that do for a nigga using a corner, right? Maybe, I mean, strip specialist if you want to put him in a slot, and then go mid zone, flat zone, and recuperation, and then tip drill. So, you know, all right, fine. No acrobat. I put tip drill on him. But you can mix and match your corners. We don't have a problem with it. As long as you don't have 2 guys with the same exact abilities, you can mix and match them motherfuckers, right? At running back, you can do this. If you have 2 or more running backs, yes, you can. Listen, you can have 2 running backs on tank. Yeah, yes, you can have 2 running backs on tank, but they can't have the second tier the same. So this tier right here can't be the same. So this is the OP shit. Everybody want freight train, everybody want tank, everybody want human joystick, right? Now, I say if a guy, you know what, fuck that. If a guy unlock on tank, all right, and is a rookie, now at this point it gotta be rookies, all right? But change up. So I changed it up. Now, if I was gonna allow people to have tank on their running backs, and just the second tier would be different. But the running back has a lot of shit you could choose from. So no double tanks at all. Simple as that, right? And then the next thing is, once you unlock a guy and put him on something, you're done with it. Can't change him up that next season and nothing like that. We're gonna start leaving guys who they are, right? And then when the season starts, we get the off season, you know. Then we can make those changes. All right, I ain't like him on that all year. I want to change him to something different. But that means we have to keep notes of 30 fucking 2 teams and what y'all want and don't want now. All right, all because people can't just follow the rules and do it themselves. Simple as that. Linemen. I'm at the point now with linemen, because the linemen get slighted in this game. They're not allowed. They don't get upgrades. They can't get better. Nothing like that. But I've had my linemen since season 1. So I don't have to touch my linemen, but that was one of the things they said I had doubles at. So I have to go change that. So if I look at my line, that's on abilities, I look at them and I go see what I got going on. All right, he has that. He has that. He has that. He has that. I'm quite sure he's the problem right here. He's going to be the problem. And he has that. So now that's 2 people on the same shit right now, right? And it sucks, but I'm going to do it anyway. I don't want to change him because I know for a fact. Don't even worry about it. Let's just change him. Fuck it. So then, you know what, fellas? Maybe we should leave linemen alone, Mike. You know why? Because they don't get to develop, bro. They don't get to. So if a guy get a superstar lineman, they gotta get it. That mean they gotta trade for it or draft one. How about we just let the lineman be whatever the fuck niggas want them to be? That'll be the makeup for those guys that's gonna feel like they being punished that was doing the right shit. I like that. Let's let them be. Exactly.
What about
only offensive lineman, not defense? Defense, hell no. Defense, you know what the OP shit is. Defense, we not doing that. So offensive lineman. So what's going to happen now, Mike, is we're going to get bombarded with people wanting their lineman changed, and I'm cool with that. Me, Nano, Shoguns, we'll help you out. We'll help it out. We'll all do it together. We'll help it out.
What about double edge protectors though? Is that going to be something you allow?
Nah, I don't care what it is. Yeah, you can do it.
That must have that nurse edge threat though, in a sense, like just how you're talking about route tech and.
Yeah, so I like that. Like leaving the lineman alone, right? D linemen. So see, guys are getting smart. What they doing is they putting 245-pound DNs at D tackle because they dare their superstars. So guys trying to get smart a little bit there. But defensive line, you gotta change. All right. Now DNs aren't the same as D tackles. So this is where we giving y'all advantages at. DNs can't be the same. D tackles can't be the same. But you can have a DN the same as what the D tackle look like if you wanted to. Okay, linebackers definitely gotta have different shit on your linebackers, all right? But the cornerback position, they got the weakest shit. So cornerbacks, you can mix and match. Mix and match means no two players, unless they unlock to that shit, should have the same shit. But you can mix and match. So Stingley can have one step ahead, Hunter can have one step ahead, but they can't have the same first tier. Lamar Sturdivant can have Acrobat, and like for example, Lamar Sturdivant can have Acrobat, and Trill Williams shouldn't have. I mean, he got for Acrobat because he got bench press, so he don't have the same second tier. So you just got to be at mix and match it. Not everybody got 4 corners on Superstar. Not everybody even got 3. If you only got 2, they got to have different shit. The moment you got 3 and 4, you can change it up and start doing mix and match, and that's it. And that's to counter the wide receivers and the things they do. Okay, we don't want to take complete advantage away from guys, but we do edit over here. So as you can see, I got 99 overalls everywhere, right? Because we in season 7, real life. We in season 7, but playing 6 seasons. We in season 6 playing, but we in 7 seasons of development. All right, so of course, you know what I mean, guys got good rosters right now, and a lot of abilities are on the rosters. But let's get off of this, oh God, X Factor, because they only get brought up when niggas is losing. Let's stop talking about the abilities and this and that. Remember this, you only get used 3 X Factors on defense, 3 X Factors on offense. So anybody else that's not being used in those 3 slots are actually superstar players and not X Factors. So stop, it's a waste. I'm going to find a way to keep us down to only 6 on each side of the ball. Where you got 3 on defense, 3 on offense. Anybody else that unlocks to X Factor stays at superstar. And then we'll find a way. Maybe we can keep a track of, yo, Ant, my guy Trill is a X Factor, but I'm not using him right now. You can drop him down to superstar, and if I do want to, you know, pay him back, I can. And maybe we could do something like that without trying to make too much work for the committee. But I'll be putting their asses to work. Y'all don't realize that shit. I ain't the hardest. I work my ass off for the league, but you want to be part of this role committees and be a part of this shit, you got to work, bro. Simple as that. Alright, so now that we got that out the way, the next rule is this. Instead of y'all niggas that play these sub linebackers, 5'11", 175 pounds, first of all, we're done with that. Whatever our linebacker rule is, that's the same thing for the sub linebacker rule. So safety to linebacker is the same thing for safety to sub linebacker. So instead of bitching about it, just go trade or go draft guys that's 215 pounds or bigger. Because I've been doing it from day one, drafting big safeties. I like the prototype. I like big safeties. Simple as that. So, you know, even though I put the rule in, all it is to open up the offenses a lot more, because, you know, guys are getting these cornerback type safeties that we make coming out, and now you can't get a running back or receiver open at all, because they put, you know, they have to be able to play the glitchy stuff to be able to win. As simple as that. So now, you know, a guy like T who's dangerous throw to the tight end, and you always got a mismatch problem with him because you in a run defense because he in a run formation. That opens up his tight end a lot more. Now you got to spend time trying to cover the tight end, and it opens up the field where he can do more than just, you know, be basic now. You know what I mean? Play calling is everything, bro. Expand your horizon, get better at playing football, and stop bitching. As simple as that. Because the same guys that's complaining right now are the same guys that I've done shit for, helped them out in any way possible. But what it is we either quit when things don't go our way, or we complain when things don't go our way. Outside of that, when things are going your way, I got the best commissioner in the world. He got the best league in the world. Word is born, bro. It's the best league in the world, bro. Come over here. Come fuck with this league. I'm telling you, bro. Nobody shit chipping like this. What? I can't have 4 fucking route technician receivers. Man, fuck this league. Fuck y'all. Y'all on some bullshit. That's how I go every time, bro. And I get tired of hearing that shit, because at the end of the day, you know, the one thing I care more about than anything is the league, bro, because it's my shit, my brand, my stamp. I care about everybody's well-being in the league and everybody having fun in the league. But what I do know is you can't fucking have 32, 31 motherfuckers all on the same page all the time. It's not going to happen at all. So with that being said, let's talk about where we at right now. Where we at? Week 3 still. We about to be advancing. Who we waiting on? Let's go look at the schedule. Okay, are you the last game we waiting on? Are you playing the Browns? You playing the Browns right now? Cowboys, Panthers, Tata, and the West. Jets, Vikings at this point. That's not a home win right now. That's a wait and see. 7:30 to find out what's going on there. This is away. Mark is in the field right now. Football team and Ma. When y'all playing, Ma? Mike voice not Sherrod. What that mean? Sherrod. What? What you mean by that, Max? Oh, all right. Give Hitter the first win.
His voice wasn't shared.
Mike voice wasn't shared?
No, it's not.
I ain't got
So
his
when you was
mic
asking the
on.
first two questions. No, you good.
Yeah, you got to turn
Yeah,
your mic on.
But what I was saying, Ant, was that, and hear me out, just like with keeping the scheme thing on defense. Guys that scheme their edge threat maybe on different tackles that have edge protector, and you can still do it whichever way, because I don't. But guys this is what is probably gonna happen. Guys is gonna double edge protector, right, with protected, and you're not gonna have no sense of pressure because edge threat's not gonna work because protected. I mean
That makes sense.
Protector,
That makes sense.
edge
though.
protector nerfs. Yeah, but like that's where the abilities just get to nerfing though. Like we see protected work by itself, so edge threat won't work. Like you can't scheme Quiddy Pay on the other side. Oh, like yeah, this tackle got it, but okay, now let me scheme Quiddy Pay on the other side. No, it's going to be the same thing across the whole entire board, which is like it's convenient sometimes, but then it's like, oh, now it makes my D line inconvenient.
That's the easy fix. You got protected on your quarterback. You can't have two tackles on edge threat. Simple as that.
Okay, I was just gonna say, like in general, like you got to think about when you match all that together, like edge protector, and protected. Like,
well, what we're gonna do is we just not gonna do it until
yeah.
off season. We're not gonna let people just start changing their players.
I figured it wasn't like a thing right now. Yeah, just like to throw that out there because you know what I'm saying. Some people don't value D line and get away with 3-3-5. Some people value D line and got to scheme their D line open. Definitely with blitzing, like Mike said. Like, but yeah. I think the guards and shit is a little different.
Right.
Yeah, like I mean, I've been in leagues with.
Yo, what's up with your game, bro? Why I got always wait on you?
Yeah, I'm saying when I've been in leagues with double edge protector and stuff like that, like where it's like, you know, what I'm saying? It's like, dang, you got a blitz.
You on tie? Oh, you already hit tie up?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me know what's going on.
In this league, certain people don't even let you set up a blitz, man.
Again, a nigga need abilities to be successful. Simple as that. When you complain about this type of shit, you need that to be able to be successful. Simple as that. All right, ain't nothing wrong with that. Just admit it. Falk need 399 speed receivers to be successful. Simple as that. I need a fucking major offensive line to be able to be successful with the run game. Simple as that. Right? Just admit, Nano need the fastest running back on the game to be successful with a running back. Simple as that, right? So let's just admit what we are, bro. Like, stop making it more than what it really is, bro. So admit what you are and keep it pushing, man. Because I get tired of hearing motherfuckers think like they the best motherfuckers in this game and they ain't did shit in this game. What have you done in this game besides won games? What have you done? But you know what, Mike? I'm not mad at the wiggle no more. Here's why. Because one man I got mad when I started seeing everybody else trying to do it. And even myself, I had to catch myself in games. Like, hold up. But here's why I ain't mad. Because T made a whole lot of sense, bro. If I gotta play against all these fucking fast-ass defenders and this and that, man, I'm wiggling. Right. It's T's own thing. But that's what I be saying with other people. Yeah. That's what I be saying though. T can win ball games without that shit. He's shown it. He can win it without it. I get what you're saying. They can't hear you. Turn your mic on, bro. Go to the headphones and turn on audio
It's in
chat.
your share and broadcast.
Share broadcaster. No, it's not. No, it's not. Go. Just pause the game real fast. Go to your microphone, like you Grace send me an invite to the chat, and then go to party settings. Like you about to send me an invite to the chat. Like it's like you're trying to get me in chat. Go to party settings. Go down and read down there where it say chat shit. Share chat always.
It should be in like audio settings.
I got it. Always allow.
Yeah.
All right.
Now that's one
So
thing.
what I
Now
was saying-
if it don't work now, hold on. Let's check. Can you hear? Are you got it up, Max? Are you watching it?
Can you hear me, Matt?
Yeah, I can hear him. I hear him.
Mike.
All right,
Good.
we good. All right, go ahead. So what you were saying?
So what I was saying is people win because of the wiggle. And it's not people, and I know, the wiggle, you're just mad because you don't do it. No, I'm not doing it because T's the one that started it. It's like everybody else runs the monster or don't run the monster because that's hero shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Why are you gonna run the monster if that's hero shit? Why that's you can't come up with your own games, your own scheme. I know
I'm big
I know
on that.
football's a
Have your own.
copycat
That,
sport,
not to cut you off, but that's why I was celebrating Ruff and I called it the Mutt and Go offense, because not everybody brings over those YouTube shits from Mutt and be successful with it. So you give him the credit there and you let him demon because that's his shit. That's what he do, right? So you give him the little credit and all that shit. So back to what you were saying. Again, guys are doing it to win games now versus, like.
Yeah, the people that wouldn't normally win a game are doing it just so they can win. And momentum is everything in this match. So once you
Momentum
get
is everything.
Once you get momentum by doing that glitchy shit, that's how you're fucking winning. And then you got momentum. Well, yeah, the other person has to play 3 times as good just to be able to come back to be even momentum, to be on an even kill, because you had to glitch to win.
Right.
That's why I get mad about the wiggle so much. When T did it, I played T a whole season. I was in T's fucking whatchamacallit.
Division, in Game of Thrones.
Division in Game of Thrones. So I'm not saying don't do it. I'm saying T does it. That's T shit. Why is it everybody got to be? I want to be like T when I grow up. Come on, man.
That's why Falk be saying he had grown ass men that could be his dad, acting like looking up to that little nigga right now and shit. But again, T doesn't need it. He can play and win games without that shit.
Exactly.
So you respect that a lot more.
For the people that can, because T has played me games without doing the wiggle, and fucking blew me out. But people that, and other people have too, but I've blown them people out too if they're not wiggling the whole fucking game.
I said you said.
Or played them. I've actually played and kept in it, but as soon as you start wiggling, well, that's something completely fucking different, man.
It's two ways to play this game now, and we have to accept one way. Everybody loves a good football, real football stuff. So when guys that scheme and play real football, we gonna respect that way more because that's what we plan the game for. But then there's a whole other side. There's the YouTube side of this game that you go find the best glitches. But then there's a whole other side. There's the YouTube side of this game that you go find the best glitches. But then there's a whole other side. There's the YouTube side of this game.
Why are we hearing like double?
Because somebody playing it. Somebody playing it in the background.
You want to wiggle?
So you got the YouTube part of the game where you go find a glitch and you understand, oh, if it's a guy in cover 3, this is what's going to happen. So you exploit that all game long, right? Now we have to accept that because that's part of the game now. We have to accept that. So, but it takes a guy like you, Mike, to be like, wait, I don't understand why he's doing that to me. Why my player keep doing this? Well, he's glitching you out. So now you got to go find the way to stop it, right? You gotta go find you. Yeah. That means you gotta become a YouTuber now. You gotta be a YouTuber.
I don't mind when Hero. I didn't go YouTube it. I haven't been on YouTube this whole fucking season.
Right.
This whole disc.
And you're not the only one that's like that though.
I did go find a way to fucking block Hero Burger's fucking monster shit.
Right.
because he's always in my division. You figure out how to do it. Well, I figured out how to do it, but the glitchy, you know, people are saying, oh, the wiggle, you stop it. You can't stop a glitch. That's why it's like the swerve in fucking 17. You can't.
And if you got any good skills on the game, trying to stop some of these glitches, because you can stop it, but trying to stop it makes everything else harder as well. So it's like it's not football in my sense, but it's part of the game. So you have to accept it. You don't have to respect it. But YouTube is part of the game, bro. So what happens is this: people run YouTube shit. To counter that shit, go find the YouTube shit yourself. If not, it is what it is, because we can't stop them from running the shit they running. They just can't OP run it. We have rules in place where they can't run it all the time, and guys know how to get around that too. But you got to be able to stop it. So you're gonna match up with guys that play a football game. You're gonna enjoy that game, or you're gonna find these guys that's gonna glitch you out the whole time, and that's that. Simple as that. And then you got to be able to try to stop that shit. And then after they glitch you out and put up 60 on you, off of glitching you out versus really playing football, they gonna talk shit in the chat to you like you ass, and that's that. You gotta deal with it because that's part of the game now. We can't take that away. But they can't get mad when we telling them you're not good. You're not good at all. You're just glitching the game out. That's all you're doing. Every fucking thing you do is a glitch. There go that kid. What's up, kid?
I wanna be like T.
I really killed him. I wanna be like T. Yeah, man. When you get the first win against Tama, huh? All right, bet. Let me set the first win.
A little bit. He on his way home.
Let me set that force fucking win so we can advance this bitch. Mom about to come on here like, what? What? You gotta knock that shit off. Shit, all these games knocked out. You don't read shit, nigga. You read cover 3, the corner going glitch, I'm throwing the bomb up. If not, I'm throwing a motherfucking, sit the guy right here in the flat, throw the check down if they backing up. If they got zone fits on them, you ain't reading shit. You reading the glitches, nigga. Knock it off. You ain't good, bro. Play a real football game your next 3 games without doing all that YouTube shit, and I guarantee you don't come out of that shit 3-0.
Motion at your Ring video doorbell.
He said, nah, bro, give me the first one. He's not going to beat me anyway. There, hit it. I'm gonna win anyway, little ma. Hey, ma, am I wrong or am I right? That nigga Ruffin not good. What happened? He got what?
He got bailed out.
He get all his plays from YouTube. He get all his shit from YouTube. The nigga that's writing paragraphs right now.
I know. I said who's that?
Oh, Lil Mon, that's T-Lo brother. Man, your nigga from the Vikes ain't getting that force till 7:30. Browns, Bills. Nah, the Jets was traveling with his family and shit. So 9 out of 10 he gonna get the first one. The Vikings is. All right, that's scheduled. Let's go see what's going on. Where we at? Week 3 right now.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I'm just gonna say it like this. Hold up. The kid coming out this year. Who the fuck is gonna go? Oh no, that's not where I want to be at.
Yeah, I actually played a game with Drucifer, the Browns. There was no wiggling the whole fucking game. It was a good game. He's winning, but I can leave feeling like it was a good game because there was no fucking glitch.
Who the fuck is gonna go get this kid right here, Mr. Manning? We great having Manning in the league. Arch, throw power A+. Play action A+. Throw accuracy short A+. Early first round. Who fuck about to go play with Arch Manning?
Archie. Manning. Tank season is in fully set.
Who the fuck is going to draft Arch Manning?
Who the fuck is gonna
He will be the highest overall rookie to ever come out in my league.
Oh wow.
Or are you good enough to go get a Malachi Nelson?
Extreme.
Or how about Florida State's AJ Duffy?
AJ Duffy.
Look at the highlights.
What the fuck is
Or
that?
the biggest running back that I ever came across in my life as a fucking junior right now. This motherfucker's an animal. Who the fuck's gonna get Branson Robinson?
Branson.
You see this shit? This nigga say A+ trucking, A+ break tackling, A+ juke move, early first round talent. Ah shit. What about the QB that committed to Ohio State? Which one? Ewert? He already came out. Talking about Ewert, or you talking about the nigga from Philadelphia, McCord. The Vikings got the nigga you talking about. Arch gonna be a bust. I don't know about that, buddy. Or who's gonna get the new? Who's gonna go get the new DK Metcalf?
George Petway.
Who's gonna get Darius Clemens? White boy with the mullet. Yeah, he already out. The Vikings got him.
215 pounds.
You know I be on my shit, boy. I know the players, dog. It's one thing I do. I know these boys, high school, shit, all the way down to their freshman year. He's sitting right here, and nobody been smart to come get him yet. Nobody. But okay, say no more.
Come get him, he just sitting there.
He just sitting on a roster, wasting away. One of the best quarterbacks in the league right now. Come get him.
Starter on anyone's team.
He can start on at least 10 teams right now. I mean, I'm hearing that trade talk that the Bengals quarterback Derek King is on his way out of there. From what I'm hearing, why not go get this kid right here? And he's supposed to be on X Factor. I don't know if I pity him on it or not. X Factor Shorty, go get that kid. Why not? Why not go get this kid?
He's a 5-star.
Yeah, 5-star hit. Dog, chill. That nigga took 3 steps backwards and threw an 80-yard bomb. Go look at the YouTube play. He nasty, bro. I watched him play in a championship game against the, he played in a championship game a couple years back against, I think their sophomore or junior year, against this kid right here. Kendrick Blackshire. They was in the dogfight game too, bro. That quarterback nice, bro.
AKA Blackshire.
AKA Blackshire. Blackshire, AKA Blackshire. His throw power should be like 97. Where I got him at? He got 96, so I can let that live. He like Josh Allen with the cannon, bro. Oh my god. Should put this shit up to like a 98. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So who the hell's gonna draft Arch Manning?
Archie.
Look at this shit, bro. Arch Manning, bitch. 6'5", 220. LSU, A+ throw power, play action, A+ throwing, and then he's mobile. He ain't the Eli's and the Peytons and all that. He got his dad's speed a little bit. So you got a guy that can move around. Got a little pep in the step. If you do that, value will be higher. If you do that, value will be higher. Yeah. Nah, he's a superstar. He's gonna be an X Factor, dog. He was the #1 quarterback in the draft. Supposed to be X Factor. That was on me. I missed that shit. That was on me. I missed that shit. That was on me. Go look at Branson. You know what? Branson Robinson's highlight need to be in the chat right now.
Before an X Factor come out in the draft, I need my X Factor back.
On who?
Tyree.
Did they open up yet? Was you able to use all 3 now?
No, Tyrese, you only made him a
Man,
superstar.
I don't. Oh yeah, all right. So that means you only had 3 of them.
You gotta deal with it.
You gotta deal with it
Now put
yourself.
it in commish chat. Put the video in commish chat.
I got it. I'm doing it right now.
We put it in the main chat.
He put it in the main chat. Gotta be a commissioner. So let's welcome Torricelli Simpkins III to the Rules Committee. Also, let's welcome our new Giants player. I wonder if he accepted his invite yet.
Welcome, he's in the building.
He already in the building. Yeah.
He's going through security.
Niggas about to be mad. Yeah. T said, fuck that. I gotta go get your player. Yeah.
Bring in another young gunner.
He gets a superstar upgrade for that. His first day on job as a rules committee guy, he got as a user in motherfucker 20 minutes. Okay, T. His second thing as a rules committee guy, he has to hand down a punishment to his boy. Ha! Ay, shit. Sucks. What kind of punishment he gonna give him? Oh no, cause somebody gets suspended over there. That motherfucker's a cheater.
He
This
getting
nigga
locked.
cut the A1 voice off.
Oh my god, I cannot wait to play this nigga. Who? My boy Glocky. Ain't oh shit, yeah. Oh god, I can't wait to y'all gonna be on some YouTube shit too. I can't wait to watch that shit. Mahoney and Chase connected. Alright, let's get to it, man. Let's see what the stand is looking like right now, man. It look like the AFC North right now. Here we go. Browns 3-0. Hitter. You know what? Before I go to that, can we get our top 10 BCS, please?
Hey.
With the funny voice.
Number 1 BCS team is the Rams. 104.4 points to Guinness.
On a 2-game winning streak. The Rams. Alright, number 1. Young Mon. Now, here's the number 2 team. Who's the number 2 team sitting in the league right now?
The Raiders, Big Bro.
Big Bro.
I wanna be like T.
I wanna be like T. 171 point score, 88 giving up right now. Now, who we got coming up right here? Cardinals, number 3. They 2-1. They just took a loss to the Seahawks. That's going to drop right now. Browns are sitting at 3-0. Bears are at 3-0. Lions are at 3-0. Cowboys are at 2-0. Falcons are at 3-0. And you'll stop. Do me a favor, man. Stop using the Falcons name. Guys do a whole lot of calling niggas ass before they even give these guys a shot to show who they are. And right now, he's showing. After one full season under his belt, trying to put a team together and learning our ways over here, he is now 3-0, and he's beaten really good opponents so far. Yeah, he balling 3-0 right now. So don't be using his name in the chat when niggas like. And I know Lil Mon said, you know, he let him know it wasn't like trying to tell him I was coming at him. Don't be throwing shots at him.
Shots fired.
Shots fired. He on fire today. Oh my God. Stop taking shots at that boy. Oh my God.
Man down.
The Ballin' Broncos is 1-2. They gonna fall out of 8th place. For sure. Decent opponents. For sure. All right.
I'm out.
Let me go out there, shit. All right, my guy, holla at you.
Later, brothers.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right, so we looking good over here. 3-0 Browns right now. 2-1 Ravens. 2-1 Bengals. 0-3 Steelers right now. I want to know if De'Aaron King is on his way out of here for sure right now, but we're gonna find out right now, man. But right now the Bengals is not playing bad football right now, and the Browns is on top of their division. None of these guys played each other yet. In the AFC we have 1-1 Texans, 1-2 Colts, 1-2 Jaguars, and the 0-3 Titans. Titans is on vacation, so He's looking like the #1 pick this year. Him on Mark. AFC easy right now. Patriots are 2-1. Dolphins are 2-1. Jets start off 0-2. Their schedule is nuts. They play on the first place schedule right now. And the Bills are 1-2 over there. AFC West, we're looking at 3-0 Raiders, 1-2 Broncos. That's about to drop underneath the Chargers, 2-1, and the Chiefs are 0-3. But this is probably one of the teams that are a couple points away from being 3-0. Simple as that. In the NFC North, the Bears are 3-0. My boy back in effect. The Lions active as a motherfucker 3-0 right now. Packers are sitting at 1-2, and Vikings are 1-1. And the NFC South, Falcons are on top of the division 3-0. Panthers are 1-1. Saints and Bucks both are 0-3 right now. What's going on with my boy Corey? Did he have to reset that roster or something right now? Because he's losing big.
145 points against.
This nigga scored 52 points and gave up 145 already. Like, is he about to check out? Is that about to be the next user we grade lose? I hope my boy Corey stands strong and don't give up, man. He went from Super Bowl expectations to
you got knocked the fuck out, man.
Yeah, that's why nobody better than us, bro. Oh my God. Yes, sir. Ruffin, who you play, man? Who the hell you play shooting?
Video doorbell.
Alright, and in the NFC East, Cowboys are 2-0, football team 1-1, Giants quit at 0-3, Eagles are 0-2. Eagles on vacation. In the West, the best, Rams 2-0, Cardinals 2-1, Niners 2-1, Seahawks 2-1. They all balling over here right now. Shout out to the West. Shout out to the NFC West side, the best side. Not talking about. Let's go look at stats right now, baby. Bubbas. Woo! So who's winning awards in week 1? We have Corey Stanley, the my player, threw the same route all game for 312 yards, 7 touchdowns. Jeff Sims balled out 18 for 24, 337 yards, 5 pass touchdowns, 3 INTs, 3 carries for 66 yards, and a loss to the Raiders. Is that Shiloh? Shiloh Sanders had 2 tackles, 3 picks, and a touchdown. And then Hussein Brewer, my player, boy, young Camden, stand the fuck up, nigga. 6 tackles, 2 interceptions, 1 forced fumble, and a touchdown. Ballin'. Week 2, Corey Stanley mudded the shit out y'all niggas. He went right into that Packers game and mudded him out all crazy. The mud and go offense. 6 passing touchdowns again. In 2 games, he threw 7 and 6 touchdowns. Y'all just gonna let him keep dotting niggas up like that, huh? No excuse. First game he had. Nope. We changed his ability, so there's no excuse. Wiggins, 5 tackles, 5 and oh my God. This guy had 5 picks and a touchdown. Jesus. Henry Ruggs saying, "I'm so fast, my friend." What he saying, Hitter? He's saying, "Not so fast, my friend." What is Henry Ruggs saying?
His week 2 is against the Vikings, the Bears.
Week 2 is against the Bears?
The Vikings, yeah, the Bears and the Vikings.
9 catches, 330 yards, 4 reception touchdowns. Who the hell T played and did that to? Jesus.
What's that, week 2 still?
Oh, that's him and Circle Bob Labin. 2 tackles, 4 interceptions for Robert Rochelle. Yes, sir. We're going to sit some of them motherfuckers down, too, keep Labin in them games. All right, so right now we got 1305 out of Corey Stanley leads the league in passing yards out of 2 games. They got 3 game stats, but they only counted 2. We only count 2 right now, but that's 3 games worth of stats. Trevor Lawrence with 1113. Corey Richardson with 1064. Eli Stowers said, "Hold up, rookie or not, I'm balling." 1048. Jeff Sims with 991. Hudson Carr 824. Shador Sanders 814. Bam Gorey 769. Akil Glass 744. Justin Fields 729. Touchdown passes right now. Who's throwing them? All right, 17 for Corey Stanley, 12 and 12 for Hudson Card and Trevor Lawrence, 11 and 11 for Jeff Sims and Stowers. Lamar Jackson through 9, Bam Gorey through 8, Kyler Murray through 7, and then we got a whole shitload of 6s. Who donating? the most right now. Looks like Corey Richardson and my players having a bad season. 18 picks on the year. Stowers 12. We expect the rookie to throw like that, and we told y'all Trevor Lawrence is going to throw a lot of picks for the New England Patriots. He already had 11 of them things. Garantano literally got 6 touchdowns and 11 picks. Kellen Mond shouldn't even be starting no more with these 3 touchdowns and 11 picks. That shit for 8 years. Come on, boy. Justin Fields coming off that injury, 5 and 10, not good. Jordan Love 2 touchdowns, 10 picks. Did he make the wrong decision, bro, trading Jeff Sims or not, bro? What the fuck? I mean, what do we see in Jordan? Jaden Daniels got 1 touchdown and 9 picks. Jeff Sims 11 and 8. Casey Thompson 5 and 8. De'Aaron King 2 touchdowns and 8 picks. No wonder you trying to trade this nigga. All right. In the run game, who's doing what, when, where, when, how? We're going to talk about Kamara Wheaton getting the ball a lot. 59 carries, 689. And Henderson got 63 carries, 575. They're in the same division. One's averaging 11.7. The other one's averaging 9.1. Michael Carter, 26 carries for 384. He averaged 14.8 yards a carry. Gibbs, 41 carries, 298, 7.3, 4 touchdowns. Neef Buck is back, 44, 288, 6.5, 3 touchdowns. Chuba Hubbard, 44 for 282, 6.42 teats. Chris Tyree, 269. And Karen Williams, 22 carries, 258 for K. Wills. Look at the motherfucking Wills. 11.7. The touchdown makers out of the running backs right now: 9 for Wheaton, 8 for Henderson, 7 for Michael Carter, and then we got a whole shitload of 4s. Gibbs, K. Wills, Trey Sherman. And the receiving department, is he doing it again? Yes, he is. Khalid Burton is balling with 24 catches, 390. Schwartz is still here saying, not so fast, my friends. 22, I'm still who I am. Tight end, Arroyo. Dijon Dixon, 18 catches. Tight end, Michael Martinez, 16. And we're going to keep going past that and just look at the passing yards right now. Schwartz got 522 right now. Ruggs got 476. Atwell with 472. Michael Martinez, the tight end, with 446 yards. Tyreek Black is a nano sighting. 11 catches, 422. Justin Ross for 14 for 402. Khalid Burton with 3390. Xavier Terry, 333. Dejon Dixon, 316. Waddle, 294. Shit, who averaging the most out there with more than 10 catches? Let's go down here and look at that. Henry Ruggs averaging 39.7. T. Black averaging 38.4. Tutu Atwell averaged 36.3. Well, I don't got 10 catches. Touchdowns right now. Let's see. Ross 8, Schwartz 8, Atwell 6, Burton 5, Ruggs 5, Martinez 5. The newcomer Shaw, Kevin Shaw from Liberty with 4, Tetris McMillan 4, Jalen Waddle with 4, Marquise Hollywood Brown with 4. The new rookie speed burner JT Bolden with 4. Johnny Wilson, the 6'6 animal, 4. We're gonna call him Baby Hawk. And then Arian Smith for 3, and on down the line. He's on down the road. There's a new tight end sighting. Jaleel Billingsley, getting him active. Let's go. All right, defensively, we want to talk about these guys that still pitting these guys at sub linebacker. If I see this motherfucker at sub linebacker one more time, we're gonna have a problem. I'm telling you right now. Kevin Harris, the linebacker, with 6 tackles for loss. Brandon Smith is back on the block. African JOK. Brian Mills does what he do from the safety position. Fuck all that sub shit. He come down and do it. Simple as that. Dripper's back in the building. Remember Levi Dripper? He used to be balling for the Bears when they didn't have a good coach over there. Now they got a good coach over there. Solid coach over there. Got a guy playing at a level again. Patty Fisher over there with 5 of them things too. Who get into the quarterback early and often. 6 right now. Fidel Diggs, the hometown hero, balling. Max Crosby killing you out of the meta. Christian Harris, the outside linebacker, got 5. Will Anderson got traded from the Colts to the Falcons, and all he doing is getting to the quarterback. Dixon always gets there. Rose always gets there. Josh Allen is going to lose his shit, but he get there. Gervin, Dexter. The Falcons is balling right now. Patrick Payton, this guy's an animal. I played him last night. Jesus Christ. Miles Murphy doing it big, and Kenny Clark is still balling. Oh shit. Say it like that. Say it with like you got feeling. Alex Hall, 5 picks right now. James Wiggins had 5 in one game. Jordan Mukes got 4. Rochelle got 4. Keaton Ellis got 4. Eli Ricks for the Panthers is balling right now. Damn, Ricks, we miss you, bro. Demore Tate with 4. And then we're going to McDuff, Isaiah Bolden, Deion's Child, Parrish Ford, Mills. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. They'll pick Fitzpatrick, Stingley, and all these 3s after that. Who taking shit to the crib? Alright, so touchdown makers is only ones. Everybody got one. A whole lot of them. Chaz Surratt, CJ Hicks, No Sean Wright, ex-Raven. Kalen Bullock got a pick 6. Alex Hall, Brandon Smith, James Wiggins, Hussein Brewer, my player. Hammer, Nasir Dean, Walter Gant, DeMarvion Lil, the defense end, scooped and scored. Demore Tate with 1. Kalen DeLoach, the linebacker from Florida State. Justin Flo took 1 to the crib. Josh Thompson, 1 to the crib. Keanon Clements took 1 to the crib. Derek Stingley took 1 to the crib. Simple as that. Who knocking the shit out of people right now? Forced fumbles. Let's see who's doing all the knocking outs. Cameron Sillum coming from that sub linebacker with 3 of them things. Chaz Surratt. He a turnover maker in real life, boy. He used to be doing that shit for Dion and them high school team, too. Chaz Surratt got 1. Who else hitting hard? Just because they got 1 don't mean they cracking. I'm going to go to the list, see how many guys got 1 right now. Let's see. We just keep on moving on down. Moving on down the road. Moving on down. Moving on down the road. Hardest hitting linebacker in the league this year will be Noah Sewell. Mark my fucking words. Alright, fellas, man. We waiting. What's up with your mind game, bro? That shit about to get hit.
We're gonna be home 20 minutes ago.
Oh shit. Alright, fellas, that's about it right now. We're still in week 3. There's not too much to really talk about right now. I'll be on in about 30 minutes to an hour to do the Junkies League stop and talk conversation over there. And that's if you watch it, you get a gift. If you don't watch it, you're going to be mad. Simple as that. Holler at me, AntHits the Franchise Guru. We are always doing what we always do, man. We get arguments going, chat be chipping, people be quitting, things go down, we still get to having fun. Simple as that. You heard? Holler at me.